Hey all, it seems that even with a video blog, I seem to not do it. So it's been since the 19th of July, so we're already August, so I apologize. So let's do this kind of in order. Let's recap the golf first and foremost. I played in the Women's Club Championship and literally shit the bed. Um, for me, I think that playing with, I think they were like 18 years old. I'm hitting a driver on certain holes and they're hitting an iron and they're still way past me. I think like that fact that they hit the ball so far, it got in my head. The par fives, they play as par fours. If that gives you any indication of what I was dealing with. So did not play well, but I was not DFL, which is dead effing last. So there was that. So this is, I think, the second or third year that I've actually played in this. And I think I need to do more competition golf. So I'm back to the drawing board on the golf. So this weekend we have our Sadie Hawkins, which is one woman, three men team. And Brody, my 16-year-old, so excited because he gets to play in this for the first time. Jeffrey is not on my team. He has departed to be on the same team as his daughter. So that's kind of weird. But anyway, looking forward to it. It's always so much fun. Brody's excited because there's a lot of the par fours that are totally drivable as far as distance for him. So he's pretty excited about that. So we'll see how that goes. So I'll try and fill you in on that. Business wise, so July we added 21 new members to the Creative Design Society, which while I'm excited that I have 20 new members because it's always better than none, 21 was definitely well below what my goal. So I always like to have goals, and it was well below that. I think I thought because it's only $9.97 a month and you get so much that I would have had more signups, but I did not. So where does that leave me as far as my income? I have not, since I dropped the price, I have not gotten back to the level of income that I was pre-dropping the price, right? So I need to add more people in order to get to that income level. So that's a little frustrating. I'm thinking about adding a second tier to the membership, and I haven't really figured out how I want to do that. And if you guys have any ideas, I'll, definitely for it. Maybe there's a one-on-one component, like there's a higher tier where you get, you know, uh, 2 15-minute calls with me a month to discuss whatever it is that you want to discuss. If it's design work. So that's kind of where I'm leaning towards doing something like that. I just haven't figured out. I haven't figured out the specifics. Is it one half an hour call? Is it 2 15-minute calls? I feel like 15 minutes is a very good time frame to go over a quilt that you need help with designing. And then what would be that price? Do you know what I mean? I mean, $9.97 for everything that I give is such peanuts that I'm not quite sure what that's worth. The 2 15-minute calls. I know what I'd like to charge for it. I just don't know if people would actually pay for that. So I've had a couple people cancel, which I don't know why. Every time somebody cancels, it's like a kick in the gut. Sometimes I feel that like I'm grinding so hard for just grinding so hard for, and it's just sometimes being an entrepreneur, it's so freaking difficult. So there's that. But I figure, you know what? I'm just going to keep plugging along. I've actually had a couple members reach out and say that I should raise the price, and I just don't feel real comfortable with raising the price. I don't feel like I've given it enough time. I definitely have to be at it a year at the $9.97 to see where I land with that. But it's looking like my goal of 500 members by the end of the year is definitely going to be a stretch. So we'll see where we land with that. But that is still the goal, 500. The other business thing I was thinking about doing, and love to hear your input on it, is another Business Builders Summit. So I did a Business Builders membership, and that was just so much for me to do on top of the membership that I'm already doing. So I'm thinking about doing another summit, which is how I launched the last one, which was it was 3 days, and we went over 3 specific business things, in setting up your business as a long arm quilter. So I'm leaning towards doing another one of those. I loved that. I loved giving my opinion on pricing and how to figure it out and where we're at and custom versus all over and all of that stuff. So I'm thinking about doing that. I am doing another design challenge, a 3-day design boot camp. So I am doing that. That's going to be September 3rd, 4th, and 5th from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So hang tight, make sure you're on my mailing list, and I'll be sending out information for that. The Design Academy is opening. That opens on September 3rd for enrollment as well. Make sure you're specifically on that wait list, because I always give a nice discount if you're on the wait list. So make sure you hop over to lisahkaye.com to get on that particular wait list. I love doing the Design Academy. So basically I do the 3-day boot camp, and that is to launch the Design Academy. So the doors will open September 3rd, which is the first day of the boot camp. So looking forward to that. I am also super excited. I'm going on a entrepreneurial retreat, and I can't remember if I told you guys about this, but it's the Elite Beach Retreat. It's run by Michelle Cunningham, and she is just a network marketing guru. And I'm looking forward to it because I really need to figure out, I want to scale this, but I'm struggling with how to do that when it's just me. I have somebody that helps me with my social media, somebody that helps me with Facebook ads and things like that, but I need to figure out if this is scalable, if I can grow this bigger. Can I get it to 500 members? I mean, in my head, I'm thinking, my gosh, I should be able to get this to 10,000 members for $9.97 a month. So looking forward to that a lot. So that's in the Outer Banks. So that's the 4th week in August. And we're staying in this big, huge house, 36 bedrooms. I think there's 20 some odd women in all different industries that will be there. So I'm looking forward to that. So I will make sure that I blog about that. So anyway, that's what's going on there. And there was other thing I was going to tell you, and now it just went boop, 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 completely out of my head. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. So my bestie, which she used to be my redheaded assistant, love her, Dre, she gave me a birthday present that honestly has to be, my birthday was in May, but you'll understand why I'm talking about it in just a second. She had to give me the most thoughtful, most fabulous birthday present I think I honestly have ever received in my entire life. So she gave me a box, and in the box were letters, and each of those letters were supposed to be open on different occasions. And one was for my birthday, for that day. One was open this when you need a hug. One was open when you're feeling stressed. when you're questioning yourself. So there was all these different letters. So I opened one yesterday because I was having kind of one of those days where it was just kind of like, oh, this is really hard. This working by yourself and grinding this out was really hard. And her letter was just so incredible. So if you are ever out there wondering what to get your best friend, what to get your child for their birthday, and funds are low, this is a fabulous idea. And I texted her, I was crying, and I just was like, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Honest to God, it was, it perked me right up, and it was just what I needed. So thought I'd send that out there for you. The last thing, I love the members of the Creative Design Society so much. And Carolyn Ray made this for me. She was making ornaments one day, and I was just like, those are so cool. Oh my gosh. And she's like, well, what are your favorite colors? And these are kind of, as you can see, they're the colors of my logo for the Creative Design Society. And so she made me that ornament. And I just, it again, that was something that brought a smile to my face. I got that on Wednesday. So that's where I'm at. Golf was terrible. Business is kind of a little rough, and I'm trying to remind myself that it is the summer, and once people go back to school, it might be a little bit better. And I remind myself that the election years typically they're pretty rough. So I try to remind myself about that. But friendship wise, I hit the jackpot. So everything is going to be just fine. I'm just going to continue on the road that I'm on, head down, moving forward. And that's where I'm at. So I will update you on the Sadie Hawkins tournament next week, let you know how we do, how Brody does. And I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend, and I will see you all next week.